Well, it's June 1st. I'm about to start my Linville Gorge. That all you got loop or whatever it's called or whatnot. Pretty nice this morning and everything. I'm starting at Spence Ridge Trailhead and all that stuff. Most people start at Wolf Pit or whatnot, but I'm going this route. I'm going to go along the river first, then along the ridge line and make it back to my car. Should be one night, 2 night, maybe 3. We'll see how it goes. A lot of people say it's difficult, so it might be a 3-nighter, but it'll probably just be 2. Anyways, let me get this day started. See you up the trail. So I gone 3/4 of a mile, and this is still the trail and everything, Spencer Ridge. But if you go down here, like 3/4 of a mile, look like there's a pretty sweet setup camping spot. Had tent over here. It's not that far of a walk. I'll go up there somewhere. Probably another camping spot. Pretty cool. I wasn't going to show another one. I'm still on the same trail. The trail's right there, but this spot is beautiful. You got a place right there set up. People made fire pits. Like another fire pit there. An area right there set up a tent at. And then you just, right next to this little creek. I have never seen a more beautiful camping spot. Amazing. Well, I made it to Linville River, and it wasn't even 2 miles away. I haven't been on this hike for an hour yet. And yeah, let's talk about this river real quick. So this is my first river crossing. Might be a little area there I can cross without needing to swim. Looks deep here. I don't know what's above that rock yet, and then there might be a little area down there where I can do it. So I'm going to explore, keep y'all update. This is 1 out of 2. Nope. Yeah, there's no way to do this without getting wet. Just had to look at the best area, just get it done. I think this is going to be my best bet. Doesn't look as deep. And just make it over there. Get ready for this. I'm on the other side and taking a break. That was scary as shit. I'll post the brand and all that stuff, but these things were fucking worthless. So made the rocks slippier and all that stuff and everything. Next river crossing, I just go in my shoes and calling it the day, because I mean, like, I fell before I even got in the water from them. I lost my glasses. I found my glasses, thank God. I thought the trip would be canceled because there's no way I can go without my glasses. Don't know how I found them, but damn. I'm safe, but yeah, that was ridiculous. Well, break is over, and time to continue on. Put my simple mistakes behind me. Made it more difficult than what I should have. I should have just packed my clothes, you know, just go down to like my undershirt and underwear, and just pack up my clothes in a waterproof bag and just swim across. That I made it more stupid than what I needed to be. I just didn't want to, you know, do that, waste of time doing that, and it made it more dangerous than what it needed to be. So, live and learn. This is my first major river crossing, and yeah, I made a mistake. So, see you up the trail. There's a lot of Hurricane Helene damage. But look at that. That's really cool. Eventually I gotta go up that ridge line. That's going to be a rough day. Alright, keep on trekking. Some people have been camping caveman style. Kind of cool. Only thing I don't like it, I mean, at least it's charcoal. You know, people marking it up and everything, but yeah, I mean, pretty sweet spot. Look at that color. So, still on the trail. Here's the view. I went the wrong way. I also had to spend 10 minutes farther down trying to figure out where the trail's at. There's no markers on this trail, by the way. If you're going to do this, you need to make sure you have navigation. Alright, see you up the trail. Alright, my GPS emergency thing or whatnot made a noise. I couldn't read it, so I stopped. It's close to 10:30. And I forgot to eat breakfast, so I'm going to go ahead and have an early lunch and everything since I took off my pack and everything. I only gone 3.4. On the map, this trail, the Linville Gorge trail, on map it looks easy, but it's definitely not easy. I am surprised at how hard it is. The Daffodil Flats, which is what I really want to camp at, 5.9 miles away. I got plenty of time to make it there and all that stuff, everything. It's just going to be, I think once I get there, yeah, that's where I'm going to set up camp and be done for the day. Other than that, I wish they had markers on the trail. Sometimes you get kind of like confused and stuff. For once, people on Reddit was right, where they say that's, I guess that's one of their complaints. But I'm able to find it and all that stuff, everything. Just that sometimes I had to like stand there, kind of think about it for like a minute, and then I just keep it on going and everything. So, going to have a quick lunch, pack up. It's getting a little cloudy or whatnot. I know there was a slight chance of rain, so hopefully I get set up before it comes or whatnot. If not, I hike a little bit in the rain and everything. Oh, that's a interesting looking bee. I'm in a campsite that someone set up, and there's trash that they burn and everything. Leave no trace. Leave no freaking trace. So stupid. Anywho, let me get some food in me, take a little breather and all that stuff, and see you up the trail. Well, it's 12 o'clock. Going to take a little water break, took my shoes off, stuff like that, relax for a little bit. Making progress is slow. I actually ran into a another hiker. He caught up with me. We were talking about the river crossing. So I forgot his name and all that stuff, everything, but he was kind of shocked at how difficult this trail was too, and everything. Forgot I asked his name, so I don't know where he's going to camp out. He's planning on doing Daffodil. If so, I'll see him there. If not, he'll just continue on or whatnot. But if I see him again, I'll ask his name. If not, I'm just going to know him as Two Poles. So he crossed the river there, and that was sketchy as hell. He said he got scared as shit. So, but anywho, I'll see you up the trail. Go and relax for like 10 minutes or whatnot. Take a little breather. I don't do that enough on these trails sometimes. And see you up the trail. And been going for over an hour. All that stuff, everything. It's hot since there's no tree shade. I'm using shade from fallen tree stuff. I think I gained kind of close to Daffodil Flats. Hopefully there's trees and stuff there. But yeah, this is sad. So they did a good job of clearing it out so that the trail is accessible. But yeah, signs are still here. Cool beans. Going to drink some more water, and then hopefully next stop would be at Daffodil Flats. See you up the trail. So I'm back. I haven't moved, but when I look at the map, I just realized That right there is Standoff Mountain, and that's why I'm climbing tomorrow. And I don't know if the camera can do it justice, but I'm kind of nervous now. But you know, it's too late. Gotta go forward. I believe I'm in Daffodil Flat. So I didn't see anything obvious, but it looked close to obvious as possible. Check it out. Not much here, I guess, during this time. There are some purple flowers. They look like maybe they came from the homestead a long time ago. And that's about it. If you've been here before and I'm wrong, let me know. Well, guess what? I'm like 9.5, a little over 9.5 miles in. And first time ever, I joined with the Mountains to Sea Trail in North Carolina. I've been on the AT a lot and a bunch of other trails, but I've never been on this next big one. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, there's a camping spot here, but I'm just going to go a little bit farther. I'm going to take the next one. Next one I see, I'll set up camp. See you up the trail. I know, I'm chilling the tent. I was going to talk to y'all while I was eating stuff, but it started raining, so I quickly put my phone and all that stuff in the tent. But one thing I want to say is I saw a baby black bear today. I heard something move in the woods and I looked, and then as soon as I look, I'm like, hey, it took off. It was like a size of like, kind of like a medium dog, maybe a little bit less, maybe. So it just took off. So at that point, I'm like yelling, hey bear, and all that stuff, because if there's a cub, there's a mama bear somewhere, and I didn't want to sneak up on it, so I wanted to take off too. And so, but yeah, couldn't get a picture or video of it because that thing ran. So, which is cool and all that stuff, everything. I was coming, the wind was blowing towards me and all that stuff on the black bear, so I guess it didn't smell me, or maybe just young didn't not know what it was or whatnot. So it is it's a 7:35ish and all that stuff, everything. I've done 10.5 miles today, which in the scheme of things is good, because the mountain I'm on now, I didn't see a name on it, so it might just be a big hill or whatnot. But the the mountain to sea trail or whatnot, there's a little bit of lane damage or whatnot, and the trail was blocked off right at the intersection of another trail. And so like I didn't notice that the trail went past a few trees or whatnot. So I went up that one. That one was steep going up to this other mountain and stuff. And as soon as I hate all trails sometimes, as soon as I hit the summit of that, my phone went off and it hurt my soul, because I knew it was going to tell me I was off the path. And when I look at it, I was off the path right after I climbed that fucking mountain. So I made my way back down there, and there was a lot of damage on that one too. Sometime I was able to go over the tree, sometimes I had to crawl underneath and all that stuff. And I had to do that all the way fucking down or whatnot. And then the stuff with the river and everything. This crap is a beast. And I'm happy I made it 10.5 miles tomorrow is probably going to be a pain in the butt too. But once I made it to the mountain and sea trail and all that stuff started opening up and pretty good and all that stuff, except for that one thing when I turned to run through, why it had to happen right at the intersection. Oh, in the Season Mountain or Mountain and Sea or whatnot, that one's marked with like a circle white and all that stuff and everything. But that Linville Gorge trail was not marked at all. And sometimes you're going over boulders and stuff like that. You try and figure out where the hell do you go from now or whatnot. 10.5 miles took way too long. And I'm glad I experienced this or whatnot, but I'm not doing this trail again once I'm done. So I actually got some internet signal, all that stuff, everything. So I'll probably send a couple of messages and everything. And that's my little rant or whatnot, rant and all that stuff, everything. But tomorrow's a new day. It's going to be a tough one because that's when I start going up the mountains and all that stuff, everything. This time I was just along the river. So I gotta go down this little mountain, cross the creek, and go back up and stuff. Technically, since it's 10.5 and it's 22 or whatnot, a good half point, like if I'm too tired, like at 6 miles or whatnot, I might just look for another camping spot, or I might push it, and then I'm definitely not going to finish it tomorrow, but I might push it to where I have an easy the next day in the morning. So we'll see. All right, cool beans. Y'all have fun. Bye.